My dear listeners in of America, Canada, London, Russia, Czech Republic, Ukraine, Dubai, Pakistan, Australia, Nepal, and India. Today we have arrived here in the afternoon sessions satsang of Sant tradition of India. There are innumerable and uncountable points of Sant which I am placing before all of you so that all of you may be able to understand the basic points of Sant on the basis of this religious lecture or satsang of mine. Today, my topic is momentousness of human body or importance of human body. God of whole religions has given us the body of human being. He has created 800 billion human beings on this earth, and the momentousness or importance of this body is that only in this body of human being we can enter into the 10th door, which is the gateway of the subtle body. Accepting this body, there is complete non-existence of the 10th door in the body of other living beings and in the body of gods and goddesses of heaven. So we have obtained the body of human being, and the purpose of providing this body of God is to give the opportunity the entire human being to make themselves liberated soul. God has sent us on this earth to liberate ourselves. But what we are doing on this earth, if you will go near to the politician, then for him liberation or freedom is the freedom of the country. I am not talking respecting that type of freedom. I am speaking in the redance or freedom which is totally spiritistic or spiritual. As I am a sage or sannyasi, so in that context, I am concerned merely the spiritistic things and the religious points. Accepting these things or points, I have nothing to do anything else. Our purpose is to come by spiritual freedom or riddance. This is our purpose. And For that purpose, what we have to do, we should do. Firstly, go into the lotus feet of any sage or saint who is a salvated soul or who is a disciple of salvated soul. My spiritual master, whose name was Maharshi Mehi Paramhans Ji Maharaj, and this is the picture of that my spiritual master. He is Maharshi Mehi Paramhans Ji Maharaj. He was a salvated soul, emancipated soul, free soul, released soul. What does it mean by this salvated soul? We are in fact a bounded man bodies. I am a bounded man body, you are a bounded man body, and the entire humanity is a bounded man body. What is boundaries? What is boundaries in fact? The boundaries is of the five bodies. Our souls are bounded in five bodies. Number one, in gross body. Number two, in astral or subtle body. Number three, in causal body. Number four, in supracausal body. And number five, in superconscious body. These are five bodies in which our soul is bounded. In these bodies, our soul is bounded. And how I have become feasible to say that we are existing in the bounded body? I took initiation by my master when he was alive. The year was, he was alive till 1986. And I cannot recall exactly, but when I had taken initiation, he was alive, and his number one disciple, Maharshi Sansevi Paramhansi Maharaj, was giving initiation at that period. And as he was old, then he had stopped giving initiation, and he had ordered to his first number one disciple, Maharshi Sansevi Paramhansi Maharaj, to initiate. I went there. In fact, I cannot recall the year exactly. That was either 84, 2084, or 2085, or 2086. I cannot recall that time period exactly. But that was a month of summer. I can recall it. When I went there, one of my senior Sikhs, his name was Moti Baba. Moti Baba gave me a towel to bath in Ganga. I have only one pant and shirt on my body there. I have not another cloth there. Moti Baba gave me a towel there, and he went with me in Ganga. I bathed in Ganga with the support of Moti Baba. I clean my bodies with the given towel of Moti Baba, and I wear the same cloth, pant and shirt, which I had at the time. That was only uh, one pant and shirt on my body. I went near to the second Maharshi Sansevi Pramanji Maharaj, and I uh, said there that I want to take initiation. They wrote my name. A person who was serving to Sansevi Pramanji Maharaj, he wrote my name, and a person said to me, Ki Baba will call you after some time to initiate you. And I have some money in my pocket which my mother had given to me. With the help of that money, I purchased some belongings to offer my master, and to which in Indian language we say prasad, and two garlands of flower I have that there at that period. My master Sansabi Paramhans Maharaj called me in his room, and he initiated me in the period of almost 30 minutes. And it has been said not to say the things, the points of the period of initiation openly, so I am not opening all those lines before all of you. But some things which I can share before all of you is there are some general method in the initiation of Santmat, and that method is firstly we are ordered to do chanting. The sacred formula given by my initiator master, that is, they provide a sacred formula, they give us, and we have to chant. They have said not to open that formula, not to say that formula openly to the others until that person has not been initiated in my tradition. So I am not opening that formula. But that formula, the formula which was given to me, my master, I was ordered to repeat that sacred formula time repeatedly. That is said to be in Indian language Manas Jap. Manas Jap in Western language it is said to be the chanting of sacred formula mentally. And afterwards, I was ordered to concentrate on a particular picture of my spiritual master, and thereafter it comes the turn of Drishti Yoga. Yoga or the union of two inner sights. This is the number one prominent thing of Drishti Yoga. But the foundation of the Drishti Yoga is somewhat very difficult. If you want to start to do the union of two inner sides, then before that you will have to do a lot of things. I think before initiation of mine, I had prepared to initiate myself at least 3 years. So I think I have been working in this field of meditation of Santmat tradition since 40 or 41 years. In this period of Corona, COVID-19, when many persons were dying, I looked all those things. And I have stated in many satsangs of mine that when I was in the primal phase of my meditation, I was a devotional song singer too. And I was singing devotional songs since 18 years. The period of my singing was from 2002 to 2020. And in those all 18 years, I had performed almost 30,000 devotional songs on many stages of Santmat traditions satsang in many places of India and of Nepal. But when I looked, many persons were dying In the period of COVID-19, I stopped singing forever. I thought that notwithstanding, singing is also a some the big big the thing of beginning of devotion, but it is not a final devotion. Final devotion is to leave the whole works of the world and to meditate only under the lotus feet of any high quality meditator, in the proximity of any high quality meditator. In this period, I visited in the ashrams of many masters of Santmat who are meditating from many years. They have spent their all life only in learning meditation, in serving their master, and in listening satsangs, religious lectures by many seniors of their tradition. I would like to quote here in the Santmat tradition of Maharshi Mehi Paramhans Ji Maharaj, which is my tradition. There are almost 2000 meditation practitioners and they are sannyasi too. But in art of living tradition of Sri Sri Sadavi Sankarji Maharaj, there are only 125 saints there, 6 there. That tradition is spreaded in almost 150 nations. My tradition is spreaded only in 3 nations. One in India, second in Nepal, and third in California, America. Notwithstanding, in many nations, disciples of Maharshi Mehi Santmat are residing, but they have not made ashram centers or things there. 2 ashrams have been established by 2 satsangi of America. They are originally from India. They are residing there. Both are professors. One is a professor of music in California University, and another is a professor of Gandhian thought of philosophy in Chicago University. She is a lady. Her name is Beena Harvard. And her husband is a high quality businessman. They have established 2 ashrams in America, and they are planning to establish another ashram in America as well. I was saying respecting the momentousness of body, human body. Only in this body, or only with the support or with the help of this body, we can meditate and we can obtain God. In another body, if you leave this body here, and if by the grace of God you obtain heaven subsequent to your death or demise, there also you will not able to meditate and obtain the state of salvation. All gods and goddesses of heaven are wishing to come by the body of human being. The reason of this is that only in this body of human being we can meditate to liberate ourselves from these 5 bodies. I have mentioned the name of all those 5 bodies in my yesterday videos also, satsang also, and in today's satsang too. This gross body is a boundless. But there are many persons who have tried only to come to be something of high quality on this earth. Some persons had tried to come to be a governor, to come to be a minister, to come to be a president, to come to be a vice president, to come to be a prime minister. But all of them are the bounded souls. If you have planned to come to be something in the outer world, in, in becoming all those things, you will remain the bounded soul. All bounded soul will weep at the end of the life. All bounded souls will weep at the end of the life. How? How I knew this? No. I was studying the book of Hujur Swamiji Maharaj. He had not written any book. He had preached, and their disciple had made notes of that book, which has been published in these days in the form of 2 or 3 books. One is in the form of prose, and 2 books are in the form of poetry. In that book, that self-hated soul of the establisher of Radha Swami tradition had set down what they had set down. All knower will weep at the end of the life. All knower of the whole subjects of the word will weep at the end of their life. As Hujur Swamiji Maharaj was a self-hated soul, so I came to be agree with the point of him. I concluded, if I lead my life only to obtain the knowledge that comes from any text or book, then I will weep at the end of the life. If I write a lot, if I pen a lot, if I pen a lot of books, thousand and thousand books, and not only I, and if you will write a lot, and all of you will pen a lot, then at the end of the life, all of you will weep, and I will also weep. This conclusion was concluded by not me type of lower side sort of man, but it was concluded by a self-hated soul and the originator of Radha Swami tradition, Hujur Swamiji Maharaj. There are in 92 nations, their ashram is residing. Ashrams has been established. Their ashram of Radha Swami tradition have been established in 92 nations right now. He was a self-hated soul, and this law was given to me by many contemporary saints of India, under whom lotus feet I have studied some sticks and points, essential points. And if there is a person, he meditates a lot, he meditates in his personal room, he meditates at the corner of their house, in the corner of their house. If a person meditates on the bank of river, then he will also weep at the end of the life. Why? Why they will weep? If he is meditating to the Lord and God, then why he will weep? The reason of this is that it is true that he is meditating, but as he is not meditating under the lotus feet of any group of saints, so he will weep also. So whenever I would like to appeal to all meditators of the world, and if you are meditating, no matter whether you are meditating in accordance with the formula of sacred formula of my tradition, or from the or in accordance with the sacred formula of other tradition, no matter. But in all tradition, you should take shelter of the senior sage and shelter of the group of sages. Shangham Sharanam Gacchami, Lord Buddha, the primal saint of India, Lord Buddha had stated, take shelter of that place where group of meditators are residing, group of sannyasis are residing, group of sects are meditating. That is said to be Sangham Saranam Gacchami. In accordance with my view, Sangham means group of sects and saints. It doesn't mean the group of the worldly persons. It doesn't mean. Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Sangham means where the groups of saints and sects are residing. Take shelter of that place. No matter you are president of any nation on this earth, if you are not taking shelter under the lotus feet of any sage or saint of any nation, then you will weep at the end of your life. Suppose I have 2,000 cars. I have billions and billions euros. And I have uncountable aeroplanes. All these things are of mine in this earth. The moment I will leave this body forever, no thing which I have mentioned primarily will go with me. All worldly things, billions and billions euros, billions and billions dollars, everything will leave our company at the end of our life. Only one thing that go with us is our functions of religion, spiritualism, our meditation, our meditative functions. So, talented are those persons who have decided to live to earn all worldly belongings. The worldly designation, which you are understanding that is a good obtainment, is in fact not good obtainment. If any lady become the president of any nation and she comes near to me and say to me that I have become the president of nation, I will not be happy on that lady. For she has been selected on this earth which is subject to death and demise. The entire world is illusion, not true. Only Brahma, the God, is true. So, if you will listen to any meditative practitioner daily, then you will understand the things what you have to do in your life. And if you are listening to a professor of college, their lectures, they do lecture to obtain some money. They are propelled to speak on a particular topic. They do their lecture to come by money just. Their purpose is to money. And the purpose of the religious lectures or the satsang of religious person is not to come by money, to direct the humanity the right direction of the obtainment of spiritistic emancipation. So, I am not a high quality reader. Notwithstanding, there are a lot of books in my room. In my many rooms, there are a lot of books. But I don't have the time to study a lot. But I am, I have kept my all life, remained life to meditate and to meditate and to serve my master, spiritual master, and to listen to the satsang of the practitioner of yoga. If you will say to me that I am a professor of Cambridge, I will not listen to your lecture. If you will say to me that I am a meditator of Himalaya, I will go under your lotus feet and I will listen to you continuously. If you will say to me, I have been selected as a parliamentarian in the Senate of America, White House of America, I will not listen your political lecture. I have nothing to do with that lecture. But if you will say to me, I am a yoga practitioner and I have learned a lot under the lotus feet of innumerable sages and saints, then I will go to touch your feet. I will sit on the feet of yours, near to the feet of yours, and I will listen to all those things what you have studied there. What you have studied there. As my purpose is to come by spiritistic emancipation. Once I was saying that the aim or home or goal of sannyasi is to liberate. What happens our liberation? What happens? Man became united with the God. God is present, existing in the whole places. If I have become united with the God, then I will also be able to become existed in the whole places of the world. As we are bounded soul, this is why we are weak. The moment we will liberate ourselves from the boundaries of this body, we will become the parallel to the God. So, I am a sannyasi and my aim is to liberate myself from the 5 bodies, and the moment I will come by that state, I will become equal to the God. Thereat, there will be no distinction in the intermediate to me and the Supreme Being. Both will become the same. So these are some things which I have stated today. There is a power cut in my room right now. So this is why you are looking some darkness. There is a power cut here. And today I am closing my satsang here, and tomorrow I will make an attempt to deliver another satsang for all of you. If you are looking this satsang of me, please forward this satsang to all those persons who are interested in my tradition sadhana. And till that period, till tomorrow, goodbye. Thank you.